You forget your words mid-sentence, feel like your brain has this lag between thinking and then doing, or maybe your muscles fatigue a little bit faster than they used to, and nobody can tell you why. Here's what most people and most doctors, they never check: your acetylcholine levels. Acetylcholine, it's the neurotransmitter responsible for memory, learning, muscle control, and that feeling of being mentally sharp. And when it drops, your whole system slows down in ways that look like aging, anxiety, or just getting older. But it doesn't have to be that way. Today I'm going to show you why acetylcholine drops, the signs your body is low, and then how you can actually start restoring it naturally. Acetylcholine, it's your body's most abundant neurotransmitter. It's the messenger between your brain and your muscles. It literally makes your muscles contract, but it's also critical for attention, learning, and short-term memory. Think of it like this: dopamine, it's about motivation and pleasure. Serotonin, it's about mood and calm. But acetylcholine, it's about precision, sharp focus, coordinated movement, and the ability to form new memories. When acetylcholine is low, you might notice brain fog that hits in the afternoon, difficulty recalling words or names, muscle cramps or weakness without a clear cause, dry mouth or constipation, or feeling mentally slow, even after a good sleep. None of these symptoms typically show up on a standard blood panel. Your doctor may run your CBC, your thyroid, your B12s, and everything comes back normal. But normal blood work, it doesn't measure your neurotransmitter activity. And that's one of the gaps this channel exists to address. So why does acetylcholine decline in the first place? Well, the number one reason is choline deficiency. Your body makes up acetylcholine from choline. It's a nutrient found in eggs, liver, fish, and certain vegetables. Most people don't nearly get enough, and if you're on a low-fat or low-cholesterol diet, you may be cutting out the exact foods that replenish the system. The second big culprit: chronic stress. Cortisol, your stress hormone, it competes with acetylcholine pathways, and when you're running on stress long term, your body essentially borrows from the acetylcholine system to keep you alert, and then eventually the reserves run dry. Third, and this is a really big one: antihistamines, bladder medications, antidepressants, and even some sleep aids that are what's called anticholinergic. They block acetylcholine receptors, and over time, regular use can significantly deplete your brain's ability to use acetylcholine effectively. And finally, aging. Something that we can't stop, but the brain naturally produces less acetylcholine as we get older, which is part of why Alzheimer's research has really focused heavily on this pathway for decades. But you don't have to wait till your 70s to notice the effects. Okay, here's the part you've all been waiting for. So what do you do about it? Step one, nutrition. You want to increase choline-rich foods. Eggs are the MVP here, especially the yolks. Beef liver, salmon, shrimp, chicken, and sunflower seeds are also excellent sources. If you're plant-based, look to broccoli or Brussels sprouts, for example, though you may need to work a little bit harder to hit those adequate levels. Step two, targeted supplementation. Alpha GPC and CDP choline are two of the most well-researched and bioavailable forms of choline. They cross the blood-brain barrier effectively, and they're used in clinical settings for cognitive support. As always, work with a practitioner before adding anything new. And step number three, it's definitely lifestyle. Physical movement, especially coordination-based exercises like dancing, martial arts, or even playing a musical instrument, actively stimulates acetylcholine release. Quality sleep matters too, because acetylcholine, it's involved in the REM sleep cycle, where memory consolidation happens, and stress management isn't a soft suggestion here either. It's biochemically necessary. When cortisol drops, acetylcholine has room to recover. Here's something most people don't know about: huperzine A. It's a natural compound. It's derived from a type of Chinese club moss, and it works by inhibiting the enzyme that breaks acetylcholine down. So instead of just adding more choline to the system, it's been studied in Alzheimer's research, and it's used by people who really want to maximize cognitive sharpness. It cycles well, meaning you just use it for a few weeks and then you take a break. Do your research and work with someone who understands your full picture. To recap, acetylcholine, it's one of the most important brain chemicals your body makes, and one of the least discussed in conventional medicine. Low levels can contribute to brain fog, memory issues, muscle fatigue, and a lot more. But you can support it through diet, targeted supplements, exercise, great sleep, and stress reduction. If this video helped you connect some dots, hit subscribe. We put out new content every week, going beyond what the Bloodwork tells you.